All right. So, I finally got my ring. It's been about a couple weeks, and I just wanted to give my review and kind of tell you a few things. First of all, here we go. Here's the ring. Let's see if I can focus on that. Anyway, so I got the ring, and it's pretty sweet. I like it a lot. It's exactly kind of what I saw on the website. Maybe a little bit smaller than I expected, but that's not a bad thing necessarily. Just I thought it might be a little bit bigger. But this is kind of how it looks here on the index finger. And I like the intricacy and I like the fact that the sides are handcrafted with the bird, and it has just a little bit of detail, which I think as I was looking for rings, I wasn't able to find really. And the stone, again, my ideal ring that I thought I wanted something darker, maybe like the navy blue stone or black, but this one has grown on me. Generally, I thought, this turquoise is not really my color. I'm really a little bit more of a darker colors, a little bit more neutral. So this one stands out quite a bit, but I think it has grown on me, and I do actually kind of like it as well. It has some of the black spots, as you would imagine. So that's been good. Big call out is that it scratches and dings very easily. So it's only been a couple weeks now that I had the ring, and it scratched and dinged on a few spots here and there. Nothing like noticeable. Like unless you're looking for it, you're not gonna notice it. But actually, I don't mind it, to be honest, because I do think those little dings and whatever happens, they kind of add a little bit of a character to the ring. So I don't mind them. I'm not gonna try to maintain the pristine condition, but do keep in mind that this is silver, and it's a softer metal, so it will ding and scratch easily. In terms of wearing the ring, I think Peter McKinnon wears it on an index finger, and it does make sense in his scenario. I believe because he has some other rings offsetting they're making the hand look a little bit more balanced. In the way I was foreseeing the ring going is on the middle finger. So that's how I like it. I personally found that this is how I want it, because I think it's kind of like in the middle. It's the only ring I have, so that's kind of where I really like it. And additionally, I do want to wear it on my right hand, just so it offsets the weight of the watch. So watch is on one hand and the ring is on the other. So I think this looks pretty good. So I personally have really liked it so far. It's been great. Just a couple of things to mention. I think when I was measuring my fingers, I used a little tape measure, but again, I think you can just use a string or whatever and wrap it around your finger, which again, I think the only caution I'm gonna say here, make sure it's tight. When you're measuring, make sure either that string or this tape measure is extremely tight, because my initial measurements were a little bit larger than when I measured a second time, and I've tightened up as much as I could. On the bright side, just one thing maybe with my hands, this ring fits fairly well on both of my hands, so both index and the middle finger on either of the hands. I think with the left hand, I am noticing my fingers are just a little bit smaller, where I'd be a little bit more afraid that it could just slip off. I don't think that would happen, just kind of me. And then my right hand, definitely not a problem. Very easy on an index finger, and in fact, on this one that I'm wearing it's even that it's super tough to take off. Not because it's like doesn't sit right, not because the size isn't right, but because my knuckles actually are quite a bit bigger. So it's been a little bit of a pain kind of taking it off, but I don't foresee that doing it too much. And then I think there's a couple of tricks of doing it, which I'm not going to do again. Otherwise I'm going to just, my finger already had enough today. But overall, very, very happy. I think the details pretty incredible, and overall very, very happy with the ring. In terms of delivery, I think a lot of people, when I was looking at reviews, had different stories, and I think it does matter in terms of where you're delivering to and what shipping company they're using. I ordered within Canada. This company that makes them, Clocks and Collars, are in Toronto. So it was Canada Post expedited shipping. That was supposed to be 3 to 5 business days. And I got it on the 5th business day, which just happened to be after the weekend on Monday. Personally hated that. I really wished I could have gotten it a week before. But you know what? I got this ring on Black Friday sale. They had a lot of orders. It made sense that it took a little bit longer, just given the whole peak sales period and whatnot. Yeah, I think one other thing I want to show is maybe like a close-up of the ring. And let's see if I can use the iPhone for this. The close-up of the ring. Well, at least you don't see it bubbly. So I'm going to use the iPhone here. So here's the close-up of the ring. And again, looks really good. The only thing that bothers me just a tad, nothing crazy, is, I'm not sure if you can even see it here, to be honest. I think so on the back, just on the back of the stone, there's a little bit of a gap that you may or may not be able to see between where the metal kind of grasps onto it. So like around here, where the metal grasps onto it, and there's just a tiny gap that I wish it would have been a little bit more perfect, so to say. But not to worry. I think the overall, the stone sits pretty comfortably. I have no problem with it. The birds look pretty awesome, and here's the stone itself. Well, anyway, so I just wanted to show you guys kind of how it looks on the hand, my impressions about it. So this is my first ring, and the price was fairly hefty, but I'm very, very satisfied, just because I was looking for a ring for a while now, and I did get it at 30% off during Black Friday sale, which was very, very good price point, I think, and definitely very happy with the product. Yeah, that's kind of all I got. Thank you for watching.